Which mental illness do people misunderstand the most? My answer is bipolar disorder. Films and novels portray it as a fierce gift, a relentless need to express, endless creativity, godlike confidence, and tireless energy. They add extreme love and destruction, as if enough pain will turn into fuel for genius. Reality is much less romantic. Bipolar disorder can threaten judgment, relationships, finances, safety, and life itself. This isn't a story about geniuses or madmen. It's about vulnerability, recovery, and protecting a person's name, dignity, and life, while emotion moves like a tide. Let's look at what bipolar disorder is, why it's misunderstood, and what people can do. Bipolar disorder causes distinct episodes of major change in mood, energy, activity, and judgment. At one pole are mania or hypomania, at the other are depressive episodes. These aren't ordinary good and bad days. Episodes last for days or weeks and cause changes others can often see. During hypomania, someone may feel unusually confident, energized, social, and productive. They may sleep little without feeling tired, speak faster, start many projects, or spend impulsively. Because this can feel good, the person may not see a problem. Mania is more severe and can seriously disrupt work, relationships, finances, or safety. Some people become intensely irritable, take dangerous risks, or experience delusions or hallucinations. Then, the emotional tide may turn. Depression can bring deep sadness, numbness, exhaustion, poor concentration, and loss of interest in nearly everything. Simple tasks can feel physically heavy, and thoughts of death or suicide may appear. If that happens, it deserves immediate help, not secrecy or judgment. This contrast helps explain why bipolar disorder is sometimes mistaken for depression. People often seek care during a low period, while earlier energy may feel like their real self, not a symptom. Low mood can distort recall. A careful assessment looks beyond today's mood to long-term patterns in sleep, energy, behavior, substance use, and treatment. One symptom, one online checklist, or one dramatic week can't establish a diagnosis. Treatment for bipolar depression and major depression isn't always the same. Antidepressants aren't usually used alone in bipolar disorder because they can trigger mania or rapid cycling. Medication decisions belong with a qualified clinician who can review the whole history. Care may combine medication, therapy, regular sleep, mood monitoring, and an early warning plan. During an episode, family members often want to reason the person back to normal. At the peak, fewer words and less stimulation usually help more than an argument. Stay calm, lower noise and light, postpone major decisions, and contact their care team. With immediate danger, psychosis, or a suicide plan, contact local emergency services and stay nearby only if safe. Caregivers also need sleep, boundaries, and support of their own. Caregivers can help if they collapse. Genes affect risk, but no single gene controls bipolar disorder, and family history isn't destiny. Stress, lost sleep, substance use, and major events can worsen episodes. A trigger isn't a complete cause. Van Gogh's life belongs here as a warning against simple stories. He created extraordinary work while also enduring periods when he couldn't work and needed care. Calling suffering a creative gift erases the cost and can make treatment sound like a threat to identity. Treatment isn't meant to erase a person's imagination, ambition, or personality. It is meant to protect sleep, judgment, relationships, safety, and the ability to keep living a life. A diagnosis is part of someone's medical history. It isn't their whole name. With accurate assessment, ongoing care, and support, many people with bipolar disorder can live meaningful, stable lives. The tide can rise again, but no one should have to face it without a light on shore. If these patterns sound familiar, speak with a licensed mental health professional instead of trying to diagnose yourself.